Welcome to the Imperium Forex daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, the market still remains positive for silver. As you can see them now hedging itself a little bit higher. We called a high of 1743 overnight. Now with the US taking a short break for Memorial Day, the market might be a little bit slow to the start of this morning, but nevertheless still holds to its bullish gains. At the moment I'm looking for a target of 45, which was nearly touched, which could extend towards 1760. Now this would only probably come through if we see gold break above that 70-72 level. I do heed a little bit of caution in terms of the bullish outlook for silver is the fact that we could eventually, or very much soon, see a rejection from that 45.60 area and look back towards the downside with the target holding at $16.80. So for those that are holding long positions, do keep your stop losses very close in case we do see a sharp rejection from that top side. Well, gold still, as I mentioned, still hovering around this 1270 to 72 resistance. And at the moment, I do expect to see it probably hold in the next 24 hours. With the market initially looking back to the minor support, that comes in at the moment at 64. And beneath that, could see a base in the short term for the next 24 hours at 58. Well, the Australian dollar still remains weak, even though the price action was a little bit thin overnight due to the US holiday and also the UK. But however, I still expect to see further weakness into today's session. I'm looking for the immediate target of 73.80.95. Now a break beneath there would give further scope towards 73.15.25. Any advances on the day should find resistance around 65 to 75. With the US dollar still holding to its gains, the euro overnight was a little bit weaker and now looking closer towards that support level of 110.70.90. Now a break beneath there would give further scope to the downside and bring in a target potentially of around 108.50. So a big drop if we go through that 110.70 level. Any advances on the day should find resistance coming in now comfortably at 111.70 and higher around 112.40 to 112.80. Well, dollar yen still holding to a slightly negative outlook due to the fact that we're not seeing any momentum even though the US dollar is holding to its gains. The immediate target does come in at 110.80.90. Now beneath there I expect to see this level to support bullish foundations and eventually see this market correct itself and look back towards the top side and eventually take out that 112.30 resistance and look up towards that 112.70. The pound still remains weak even though it's trying to challenge this recent support, now resistant level, which comes in around 128.40.60. It is viewed that the market will remain to its negative bias and eventually see further weakness towards 127.55 and lower down towards 127.10.15. Now, since the break of 128.30, we could even eventually see a target coming in at 125.30.60. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead.